Good morning. Just double checking that I'm live because these things happen. Sometimes we're not. But we are. That's good. Hey, how are you? Happy Thursday to you. It is a pleasure to be with you this morning. Um, I have pulled three cards from the Lightseers Tarot deck. I have fast become a massive fan of this deck. It is one of the most light-filled set of tarot cards that I've worked with. So it's my new favorite. So you'll probably find me using it for the next little while. But whatever you're up to this morning, it's a bit cold and a bit damp, but I have to say, I kind of like it. It's like we're in that little nurturing space. This is my favorite time of year. It is the time whenever we can really dive deep and make sure that we're on the right course and we can go through everything we need to go through and get our heads in the game for moving ahead into next year and start putting those seeds in the ground. And it's interesting that that energy has also come through in the cards this morning. So, just excuse me. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. All Pentacles coming through. Interesting. So I think this week's all about your mindset, about money, about your wealth mentality, about how you how you feel in your earthly form, how you feel in your body, how you feel supported or not as this week goes on. So I thought I would just dive into these a little bit and see how we go with them. They definitely resonate with me, and I'll tell you more about that later. You'll maybe see as we go through, if there's a link in the comments for Soulfire. So make sure that you're signing up for that if you are interested in planting those seeds for next year, because it's definitely going to give you the clarity, the balance and the strategy to get yourself where you need to be. So the link for that is in the comments. Hey Sinead, nice to see you. It's always nice to know that there's people here. Lovely to see you. Um, let me know what you're up to, whatever's going on, and anyone else who's watching, give me a wee hello. And if you're catching the replay, leave me a wee hashtag replay as well. So, three pentacles this week. What's that all about? It's really quite strange to get three of the same suit in a random shuffle of cards. So for me, this is very, very significant. And I think, we've just entered Scorpio season. There's an eclipse about to come. We're in the middle of, in between two eclipses. So we've got a full moon this weekend with an eclipse coming. And then the energy will lighten up a little bit and breakthroughs and things will come. So let me know how the eclipse has been affecting you. Have you felt unsettled? Have you felt a little bit out of sorts? Have you been feeling pushed to get things done? Or has it been encouraging you to step into your power? Because I feel that these three cards this week are all about your passion and your purpose. Okay, so we've got, as I said, the Seven of Pentacles. We'll start here. So I'm aware that I'm recording this as a Facebook Live at the moment, but I will put the audio of this up onto Soul Food Nibbles for the podcast. So for those listening, I'll just describe the card as well. This card comes from the Lightseers Tarot deck, and it's, as you can see on it for those who are watching, depicts this young man who's really focusing his energy. There's light coming from his hand into the ground and in the ground that he's leaning on. So it's like he's lying on the earth, putting his energy into this beautiful plant that is starting to grow. But the main thing in this card, and if you can see those who are watching, you can see that it's really sturdy roots, really, really sturdy, like big, strong roots going down, and they're then being held into the ground with these coloured pentacles, coins or discs, whatever you want to call them. And he is taking that time. He is taking that time to focus his energy. His eyes are closed, but the light is coming from his hands. It's nearly like he's giving Reiki to the ground. It's nearly like he's giving that Reiki energy in to really boost. So there's a lot of focus, a lot of intention going in here and attention. So he's paying attention to what he's doing, but he's also focusing his intention to really nurture and grow these seeds. It's a really stable card, a real reminder that the seeds you have planted are starting to grow. The thing about seeds, though, we don't always see what's happening because sometimes it's still beneath the surface. So if you have been planting stuff, if you have been working on something that's really close to you, you've been planting those seeds. Maybe you're a business owner and you've been planting seeds of new offers and of plans for next year, and you're sort of you're maybe feeling a little bit frustrated because you can't see any growth just at this second. Let them grow. Focus the intention. Keep doing what you're doing. If you, in your own life, in your personal life, maybe you've been trying to develop or trying to change or trying to do things a different way, hang in there. It's all coming. So this card is a reminder that all the seeds you've planted are growing, even if it's not just apparent right now. Okay. Don't lose the faith. Hang in there. It is all coming good. Remember, when we plant seeds into the earth, they go deep into the earth and they need to incubate in the safety and in the darkness. Okay. It's like they're in Mother Nature's womb. And we don't see what's going on. We don't see that the water's going down in there and the nutrients from the soil are going in and that those little seeds are cracking apart. And then when the time is right, a little shoot comes out and pokes out the top and then it starts to grow. Okay. And plants can grow at all different times of the year, but using the analogy for your own life and for your business, for your personal life, for whatever's going on, whatever you have been nurturing, whatever you have been doing a little bit of work on every single day, pushing yourself that little bit every single day. Those projects and dreams are those seeds. And those actions that you take every day are like you nurturing and putting your energy into that soil. Okay, so if you're feeling any lack of energy, it's just residual energy that needs to be worked through. It's just old energy maybe that's stuck that just needs to be composted. Use it as fertilizer to really grow these dreams. This is it's a reminder as well that this is a really potent time. Okay, it's a time for you to check in as well and make sure that the seeds you've planted are the ones you actually want to grow. The direction you're going in, is it still the direction you want to go in? This is a perfect time to check in. Okay. We are fast approaching the end of this year. And what did you set as your intentions at the start of the year? Do they still hold true? Are they starting to grow a little? Are they starting to poke up through the soil for you? Are they starting to be the dreams that you want them to be? Do you still want that? Have you changed as a person? Is there anything that you need to step into? Do you need to make any adjustments? So this card's a reminder of all of that. You can only reach the destination once you know where it is you want to go. Okay, you don't get into your car with no idea of where you're going. You plug in your sat nav where you know where you're going. And then you take the journey that you need to take in order to get there. So check in. Are you still happy with your chosen destination? Are you moving in the direction of that destination or are you sabotaging yourself along the way? Do you have that clear direction? Do you have a clear strategy? Do you know what's going on? Do you know where you're headed? Do you have the support around you? Remember as well, this card is showing, even though it's a single character on this card, he is focusing his intention and he is supporting the growth of what he has planted. Are you being supported? Do you have good mentors, good guidance around you? Do you have the teachers around you that you need? Do you have the support network from your friends and family around you that you need to hold you accountable for whenever you say you're going to do something? Okay, so these are all the things. So make sure you've got that, okay? Um, I'm just having a quick look in the comments. Sinead says, I've been doing more studying, but feeling so tired this past couple of weeks. Started making antibiotics, salves, and gathering herbs, oils, and jars to get up and running. Awesome, Sinead. And do you know, tiredness is normal at this time of year. This is a time for us to slow down a little bit and to reflect and to take that time out. And particularly these last couple of weeks has been extensive and really intensive cosmic energy with the eclipses. So there will be a lightening of energy once the full moon happens this weekend, and you will shift and you'll change out of that, and hopefully the energy will rise a little. Again, when you're feeling tired, it's about that self-nurturing, and that is spoken of beautifully here with the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles, such grounded energy in this card. Again, for anyone who's listening rather than watching, it depicts a beautiful woman sitting on what looks like a really luxuriously soft, gorgeous, cozy seat out in a forest. She's got a lovely cushion behind her. She's sitting upright, hands crossed over, but she's got this gorgeous big pentacle, headscarf around her. Her eyes are closed, and some little branches, little twigs are coming out. It's like she is Mother Nature herself. Those little twigs are reaching up into the trees around her. Beautiful green sort of vibe, that gorgeous, abundant, natural vibe on this card. She has such grounded energy, such beautiful healing energy. Okay. So she's asking you to tap into that. Are you nurturing yourself? Are you looking and leaning into your self-care? Are you taking the time that you need for you? Okay. You know, she's really serene, she's really relaxed. There's no stress in this card. So if you're finding yourself stressed, if you're finding yourself wound up, then what can we do to alleviate that? What can you do to shift out of that space of feeling wound up and come down into that peaceful, calm space? Because when you're in that peaceful, calm space, that's whenever you can really do the reflections and you can really notice the direction that you're going in. Okay. Um, she is a self-made queen. Okay. This woman has got here by hard work. Hard work, absolute dedication to her passion, to her purpose. She heard the call. She planted and she nurtured those seeds that we've talked about from the Seven of Pentacles, and she has reaped the abundance as a result. Okay. She has pulled that in. She's really deserving of the success she has. She sees abundance. It's more than just financial wealth. It's about being healthy. It's about being vibrant. It's about being energetic. It's about having the freedom to do what you want when you want. It's all those things are the abundance. It's the stuff we dream of, right? Okay. An abundance of gratitude has got her here, an abundance of hard work, an abundance of doing the things that are needle movers that push her to where she needs to be. Okay. She's all her creature comforts. She's perfectly safe and serene here as well. She's protected. She is got this lovely warm down to earth quality. You feel safe in her. She gives that vibe of safety and compassion. You'll feel held, you'll feel nurtured. Okay. Real charitable heart, giving all the time. And she has stepped into her position. She's the Queen of Pentacles. We're talking upper ranks here. She is not shying away from who she came here to be. So I would ask you, are you shying away from who you came to be? Okay. Have you stepped fully into your passion, into your purpose? Are you living the life that you dream of? Are you actually, we're only here once, folks. Life's too short to be miserable. Life is too short to be unhappy. Life is too short to be consumed with drama and fear and a lack mentality. She's reminding you you are safe. You are grounded. You just simply need to ground yourself into your body, let go of the fear. Let go of the fear of instability, let go of that scarcity mindset. Look around you at your abundance. Abundance is everywhere, and you are worthy of it. This world we live in, if you can get caught up and consumed with all the stuff that's going on. But if we shift our mindset, we can shift out of that and we can send that ripple into the world. So allow yourself to examine your thoughts, your beliefs on wealth and, what that means to you, what success means to you, what freedom means to you. Think about those things. Are you following that every day? Have you planted the seeds for your financial success, your freedom, your health success? All those things. Have you planted those seeds? Are you nurturing those? Okay. There's enough fear and drama in the world without us adding to it. Okay, so as you step into your own power, you naturally become more stable, you naturally become more abundant, you naturally help ripple that energy out into the world. And that means you can serve and you can help more people. So if you're a business owner and you're shying away and playing small, stop it, because people need to work with you. People need to see you. People need your calm energy in their life. They need to be able to work with you. So don't shy away from it anymore. Okay. You're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to be healthy. You're allowed to be wealthy, and you're certainly allowed to be free. So that's what her reminder is. And finally, then we have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is another reminder of safety and stability. This card in particular, I love this deck because it's much more light filled than the Radiant Rider-Waite. So it depicts this woman again sitting with her eyes closed, head scarf on, hair all swept up, couple of loose strands, that she's not bothered about at all. Gorgeous red dress on, sitting behind what looks like a balcony fence or something, and she's holding on to her her handbag, and her handbag's got coins. And so there's an essence of, are we holding on too tight here? Have we got a little bit of lack going on, a little bit of mentality of fear? That's to be expected. Okay. It's coming into one of the most expensive times of the year too, the festive period. And if you've kids, they're, Father Christmas, all that sort of stuff. You've got all this like need to have more and more and more. Okay. So I would ask you to just dial it back and look at what you need, what it's really about. It's about being around the people you love. It's about being around your friends, your family, about making the memories more than actually spending the cash. So this one is about sort of reminding you that you are enough and that you have enough. Okay. Um, don't hold on too tight. The temptation is sometimes when we've built those stable foundations, we've got the money coming in, we're okay, we're financially okay, but then we start to go, oh, but what if we're not? And we start to then hold back. And the minute we hold back and we pull back in too tight, then the minute we do that, the energy flips and you flip into a scarcity mindset, and all of a sudden there's not enough. All of a sudden there's extra bills to pay. All of a sudden more things come out of the woodwork and you're rippling that energy out. So this card's a reminder not to do that. It's a reminder to acknowledge, absolutely, flip the scarcity mindset on its head. For sure. Take a look at your finances. Make sure, excuse me, make sure you're not overextending yourself. Make sure you're not living beyond your means, of course. Okay. You know, the Queen of Pentacles didn't get there by, overextending herself all the time. She invested when she needed to invest. She pulled back when she needed to pull back. She balanced and she worked hard and she got there. This card's the same. It's about, don't become miserly or fearful and going, oh, I don't have enough. Can I point out, if you are watching this, you have an internet connection. Therefore, you are very privileged. You have a roof over your head. Okay. I'm assuming you've got food in your belly, because if you didn't have food in your belly, you wouldn't have an internet connection, because food's more important than an internet connection. Okay. These are the things we forget. We take it for granted. We just assume. Okay. We are so blessed. We are so privileged, particularly here in the UK, if you're watching. So we have what we need. Remember that you have what you need. So flip that on its head, that fear mindset and that worry of not having enough, and look at all the blessings you do have. Sometimes we just need to remind ourselves. Sometimes I'll walk around my house and be like, my God, I am so grateful I have this. I never dreamed in a million years I would have this house. I'm so grateful for it. But I also know that the house is not the be all and end all. It's the people in the house that matter. So are you spending enough time with your people? Are you all work and no play? Are you always busy and never having enough time for yourself? These are the things we want to be thinking about this week. Okay. So make sure you're always looking for the blessings, making sure you're stepping into that attitude of gratitude, and that you're really sort of not from a fake place, but from a proper place of charitable heart and compassion, noticing the abundance around you. And from that place, then you're able to share the mindset and the abundance of the Queen of Pentacles. And that allows you then to nurture those seeds from the Seven of Pentacles. So some exciting things this week. I feel once this full moon eclipse takes place at the weekend, and then we've got the gorgeous Halloween sewing, the veils thing, you can tap into wisdom from your ancestors, and then we move into November and we've got a new month. There will be a shift of energy, so be ready for it. Okay, this is the time. Invest in yourself, whether that means investing in your self-care and I don't mean spending money. If you don't have the money to spend, that's fine. You don't have to. You can take some time out. You can run a bath. You can take yourself off for 10 minutes and drink your coffee mindfully. It doesn't have to be a big thing. I was reminding my Soul Food Circle members of this through the week, that, meditation and grounding practices don't have to take hours and hours and hours. A couple of minutes. Excuse me. Just get a little drink. I've been doing lots of teaching, lots of training these last few weeks, and my voice is starting to go. So my self-care will be to take the rest of this afternoon later on today to just relax and look after me, because I have to practice what I preach too. But, I was reminding them that their self-care practices don't have to be these massive things, simple grounding and protection in the morning to, I call back my energy. I am here now. I am centered. I am safe. I am protected. I am in a bubble of energy and I am going to just maintain that positivity. Might have to be that you remember to do that 3 or 4 times through the day. As life gets busy, just remember you are the beacon of energy. What you're putting out, you're coming back in. So if it's a stressy place, why don't you beam out calm and watch how that ripple changes things around you? You are that powerful. You can do that. You are the creator of your own life. Okay. But invest in yourself where needs be. If you need to get those mentors, if you need to get those teachers, if you need to find yourself in a space where you're supported, make sure you do that. I am cracking the doors open for Soul Food Circle one last time, and I'm not doing it massively publicly. It's a I run this space, it's a safe, stable place where you can feed your soul and grow spiritually. So if you want in, send me a wee DM and I'll send you the link so that you can apply. I'm not putting it out to the world. It'll be going out to the mailing list just to remind people it's there. If you were in the Heal Challenge group, you'll have seen my post this morning. Um, I'm cracking open the door just for the opportunity to come in, simply because we've got some brilliant guest experts coming up as well before the end of the year. We've got gorgeous Jessica Pashke coming in on Monday to do mediumship and spirit guides. We've got the fabulous Alex Coward coming in, who's a business strategist and freedom queen, I call her. She's one of these people who can shut all the open tabs in my brain. So she's coming in to teach us how to get more done in less time so you can take more time off. Definitely a winner. And then we've got gorgeous Charlotte Russell coming in to do a find your flow and help us bring movement into our bodies so that we can grind into our bodies and find a way through pain so that we're not stuck. Because sometimes we sit about too much and we get pain. So those three beautiful guest experts are coming in before the end of the year. And then one of our own beautiful members, Linda, is going to run a gorgeous winter solstice ceremony for us as well in December. So I wanted to open up the opportunity for people to come in if they wanted to. So the price has been held at this year's rates for one last time. So it's £55 a month or £550 for the year. If you do go full in for the annual membership, you get a free crystal healing course worth £333. So definitely worth DMing me if you want in. If you have been in my Reiki classes, the last level 2 class is on next week. So the 4th of November, the final level 2 class, I have one space left. So if you want it, make sure you get in touch with me very, very soon because I'll be closing up enrollment for that as the weekend progresses. What else have I to tell you? Some very exciting stuff coming up. I have Soulfire coming up, which is a free event coming up 20th to the 22nd of November. Primarily aimed at those who want to run their own business or who are running their own business and who want a little bit of clarity, balance, and strategy. So that's what we're going to be working on. But likewise, even if you don't run a business and you just want to get clear on your own personal direction and you want to find that work-life balance between your employment and your home life and you want to get a bit of strategy, again, sign up, come and join us. It'll be good fun. And there'll be some exciting news coming after that as well for you, but I'm not going to tell you all now. You'll just have to join and find out. So that's all I have for you this week. Enjoy. Please let me know what seeds you're planting. Okay, let me know where you're at with it energetically. Let me know if you're able and willing to step into your beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy and be the person that you came here to be. And make sure as well then that you're not operating from a place of fear and scarcity, that you're recognizing the beautiful abundance that we have all around us, looking at your blessings and being fully supported as you do so. So have a fantastic rest of your week. Have a great weekend. I will be back with you again next Thursday and we shall see what the cards have in store for you next week. I think these are a fantastic set of 3 cards that followed on from last week. Last week, remember, it was all about the wands and stepping out of your comfort zone and putting yourself out there and actually stepping in. It was the divine masculine energy last week with the King of Wands, and this week now we've got the counterbalance of the Queen of Pentacles coming in. So make sure you're doing a bit of self-nurturing, a bit of self-care. And if you need an appointment, give me a shout. Shannon has plenty of space in the diary for November. At the minute, it's starting to fill up, so don't leave it too long. There's plenty of Reiki and crystal healing appointments available for you. And if you want, I'm doing year ahead readings. Keep an eye on your inbox. Make sure you're on the mailing list. All the details for everything that's coming up will be coming out to you on the 1st of November. In the meantime, if there's anything I can help you with, DM me. And if you'd like to sneak into Soul Food Circle, through the wee back door that I have open at the moment and get in, then make sure you're sending me a message and I'll make that happen for you. Have a great week. I'll see you later.